Persona fans, what's going on? Good to be with you here. Let me go ahead and adjust my microphone a little bit. Good to be with you here, Persona fans. Jagoku Gaming here one more time, and let me say that again. Jagoku Gaming channel here with another Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Man, we have been grinding right through it. I ain't even gonna be on business tonight. Like, we're just gonna be straight story running tonight. Second part of the Eternal, Innocent Sin. Fucking hell. Let me try that again. Rewind. Second part of the Persona 2 duology. This is a follow-up to Persona 2 Innocent Sin. This game, Eternal Punishment, the game that revolves around Maya Amano. Now here we are on this side, playing the reporter who is involved in the mysterious, curse-linked power of the Joker in this dark conspiracy that involves powerful individuals and a mysterious, deadly, chaotic, the crawling chaos himself, known as Nyarlathotep. And guess what? We're about to go see the man himself here very shortly. But with that being said here, I just want to welcome you to the stream here. I'm actually like literally right in front of this room of emotion, which we're going to get a lot of content tonight, get a lot of stream. Tonight's lineup, we're going to be going through, getting Minato. We're here in the world of emotion. We have a couple of bosses as well. We have Gaia still to find and Caillou, because I told you Caillou's going to be the way to farm the Akashic Rings, the other rare material that you need for legendary weapons, which, since I'm going to go to the EX dungeon after this, I'm going to just stack all my characters and with those EX weapons, so I have a little bit of farming ahead of me. But here we are, Persona 2. We're diving right on into it. We're not even waiting. We're straight up story today. Who could that be? What I was just talking about, Nyarlathotep, the crawling chaos himself. Speaking of which, I was playing a game called The Bound there. Shout out to some of our viewers who recommended that horror game. Very scary stuff. Great stuff there on the mound. Couldn't believe that I found a mask of Nyarlathotep on that game. And I said, this is perfect, because literally Persona 2 duology, Nyarlathotep being the big baddie. And here is the man himself masquerading around in the skin of Tatsuya from the other side. I'm glad you made it here without dying. of course, it would dull for die so easily. And we're gonna get a encounter here, confrontation with Nyarlathotep. Now, Maya Mano, after coming here, what are you angry at? So we saw Balfu last time. We fought him. We fought Ulala. We fought Shadow, Katsuya. Actually, no, we didn't fight Balfu, but we did fight Katsuya and Ulala. We talked to a Shadow Balfu. Remember last time we saw his partner? He got taken out by Odysseus, our Nyarlathotep reliving that again as he was in that story with young Pal and all of them. So, this is actually going to be a pretty consequential story moment here, because Nyarlathotep's going to ask us, what are we angry at coming here? Are we angry at Tatsuya? Are we angry at him? I'm going to go ahead here. So really the difference between these two is if you pick this first one at you, Tatsuya is going to get murked. We don't want Tatsuya getting murked. I'm going to go with the easier option here. It's not too much of a difference XP and health wise to, you know, really make a huge difference. Just depends on your personal preference. I like Tatsuya. I don't want to see him get murked. So we're not going to see the first option there. How sentimental? What are you so sad about? Now, go ahead and shoot deep down inside. I know you hate me. Pull the trigger, Maya. So, this guy's linked to Tatsuya right here. So if we did that, Tatsuya right there, the difference would be Tatsuya and our party would get absolutely murked by Maya, and we don't like that. Our Maya actually like Tatsuya is on the path of forgiveness. A whole huge theme in this game about forgiveness. Well then, I'll say the one thing you want to hear the least. The young man who holds your heart, he's mine. Oh, boo, everybody boo Nyarlathotep, boo this man. He is actually a menace. Actual freaking menace here, Nyarlathotep, up to his old tricks, his old ways here. Can't wait to actually fight this fiend. He's a toy in the shape of human. He'll never be yours. Never! Alright, so, like I said, really consequential right here. If we pull the trigger, we're gonna end up taking out Tatsuya on our party. Trust me, I've done that before. I'm just giving you advice not to do that. Don't pull the trigger. We're gonna pick the second option. We're not pulling the trigger. We forgive Tatsuya. Forgiveness is a big theme, just like Dragon Quest XI. Forgiveness being a big theme of kind of the story. Remember at the beginning, we got Maya custom from forgiving Ulala, our best friend and compatriot, who actually put a Joker curse on us and tied us up into this web of conspiracy. We also had Iriko, or whoever Anne's friend was, earlier when we fought her Joker form. She's the one that actually brought the Joker curse to the Seven Sisters High School there and unleashed the Joker murders in there, taking out the principal and some of those other students as well, just because of that hit and run accident that happened to her good friend Anne. So, forgiveness, Katsuya forgave her, the law forgave her, Anne forgave her, the party forgave her. So forgiveness is just a huge central theme to this, so we're going to keep on that theme. This will be something to watch. How long can you keep this up? And there is our confrontation with the big baddie, Nyarlathotep daddy. And that's pretty much going to pull us into the world of conviction next, which is going to be pretty much one of the best spots to farm XP, just because we're going to get a specific dragon in the next spot. But that being said, I'm going to have to do a couple of different things here, because I have to also do an Astoma trick. But first, I'm just going to talk to some of the characters around here, see what kind of the dialogue and story and feeling is kind of right now. So we're going through Minato here, this final dungeon, this crazy madness. If they definitely end up doing a remake, which I saw, there was shout out to Experimenter. Sent a article in the Jigoku Gaming Discord here talking about one of the devs being like, pretty much, we have to do a 1 and 2 remake. Like, we owe it to the fans. So I'm so excited just seeing that. Even just the acknowledgement of a Persona 1 and 2 actually being here, and not in the. I feel like some people they just feel like Persona started with 3, and that, that was it. That was the first Persona game. But hopefully we get some love to these earlier titles here. Let me read this one more time. Miss Amano, stay strong. He is trying to coax the shadows of our hearts to gain power. I finally understand. And that's exactly great deduction there from our resident detective Katsuya. Couldn't have put it any better myself. Nylarthotep's trying to mind game us. He's trying to play our emotions right now. He's trolling us. That's definitely a human. The way he looks down on others, that's something only humans can do. Alright, I'll tango with ya as another human. Great Balfu story that we just got on the last one. You can check that out on our page, YouTube, Twitch, Jigoku's Gaming. Check out our playlist for Persona 2. While you're there, go ahead, hit that notification icon, hit the subscription bell. Make sure you icon is also all set to all, so you get all the latest videos. Going through all this, and you're not supposed to get upset. I ain't no nun or priest. I can't stand it. Well said, Ulala. I never know which way to go here, but if they did do a remake for the 1 and 2, if and when they do, I definitely want to see this dungeon right here redone. I feel like Minato has a lot of potential on more powerful hardware than just the PS1. Alright, so the door to conviction is going to be right up ahead of us. I'm going to go through this door, actually. And this door right here is going to be a huge, monumental boss battle. I say boss battle, but it's not really like a floor boss by any means. It's just Caillou, which is a repeat demon. They were in Persona 5. They've been in the SMT series. They're pretty mainstay demon, or Persona, depending on what game you're playing in the series here. But the great thing about Caillou is going to be that they're going to give us a Akashic Ring. And the Akashic Ring, this is basically going to be our demon that will farm here for legendary weapons. And if you notice, Caillou actually has a very good design on this game. Now, on this game, they just called them Shu. On, I believe the PSP, it's actually Caillou. So, but in this game, they're actually called Shu. But, funny enough, if you've seen this demon in games like SMT 5, in games like Persona 5, recent modern titles, you'll notice this is actually one design that doesn't change up too much. They pretty much have a very similar design, even in this game. We've seen some demons, like Odin, before he had legs. Like, oh gosh, Zeus' sister, like Lakshmi, like, I can't remember Zeus' sister's name, Demeter. Like, a lot of these personas that we've seen in other games, they look a lot different. This one's actually pretty much the same. Still, fire, attack, dark baptism, that's going to be an annoying one. That's going to have a, pretty much a, what's it called, a, insta-kill attack attached to the back end of that one, I believe. Also, a resist also, it makes Caillou just a really solid all-around demon. Alright, their rare drop, let me see if it showed that. Oh, it doesn't show it, but their rare drop on this is going to be the Akashic Ring. So let's go ahead here. They're strong to all, so all we can really do here you just kind of come at them with a whole lot of crap here. First off, let's see what kind of big fusion spells we can do. I mean, just some, like, huge damage to a single enemy type stuff. Doesn't look like I have a move like that. Why not? Helio. Oh, because I need a wind. If I need a wind, if that's the case, I'm just gonna switch, area done. Now that should open up our playbook a little bit more. There it is. There's the playbook opened up. Earth, wind, water. Okay, that's nice. What about Stone Rise? Stone Rise is going to be earth, water, fire, earth. I can do that. Water, fire, earth. Let's go ahead and change. You to my water, and that should be work, right? Water, fire, earth. Yeah, that should work. If I really needed to, I could always throw on another whatchamacallit too. Oh, Taruku Jaw. Either Taruku Jaw or the other one. Taruku Jaw. Whichever one does the health. Alright, see if we can Stone Rise it on here. A Strong All is probably gonna stop anything happening. Yeah, dang, 449 ain't talking much. Two. Still looking pretty strong here. If I can get another strategy here. Oh yeah, Odin. Odin has Mahaja or whatever. Okay, this actually might work out. I thought it would. I'm gonna go ahead here. I'm gonna increase Maya's attack, and I'm just gonna pretty much lay out with the I'm thinking a fire move here. I can switch it around. Ah, there we go. See what this does. Physical, that's gonna hurt. Too bad, but see what Megalo Fire does here on this situation. I don't even think that did any damage. Alright, let's just switch it up then. Have to do a little bit of a change up here. I just do a double ice attack here. Or double fire attack also work. Try that out. Oh, I have to actually ask for Maha Makakaja? I need to pick that up. There we go. Now everybody's gonna be good.
Secure position.
Yeah, there we go. Now everybody's gonna be. Go ahead here. I'm gonna try to do a water, fire, earth play here. I'll use Katsuya because Daily Bird wasn't that great. There we go. And that's going to be water, fire, earth. All right, there we go. Try this one more time here. Throw a couple of just regular attacks out while we're at it. I got Ragda, good defensive lineup here. Couple of reflect magics attacks. Couple of reflect physical mix. Oh, there we go. Come on, Big Stone Rise. There it is. Oh, that wasn't enough. That really wasn't enough, huh? All right. Try to change it up. Just try to do another follow-up fusion spell on him. Fire, water, and well. There it is. Overform. That agility is too good. Alright, got Caillou. Or Shu, whatever the hell it is. Unfortunately, we got the disguise goods. We didn't get its rare item with the Akashic. But now that we're in this part, that Shu demon actually will appear as just a regular enemy. So what I'm gonna do is just a stoma farm, like I just a stoma farm for the Akashic ring right there. It's a really low drop rate though, just like a lot of collectibles. So like I said, unless you really need to farm it for legendary weapons, I wouldn't even bother.
You're all under arrest.
Alright, looks like we got a Talos here. And like that other thing it. That's not Cherub, is it? I think that might be Cherub or Throne. Probably Throne. Actually, no, Cherub, because I have Throne as a contact.
It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
Ooh, a mute chance. All right, and that is the World of Emotion all done up here. Now we got the World of Conviction up next. This is actually going to be one of the best farming spots for levels right here. Now before I get too crazy, I'm about to go back here and grab a couple things, but this is a really good spot for farming this world right here. I'll show you why specifically. Sure, we'll see that dragon pop up, but there's just a really good XP dragon here. Let's go ahead and see if I can we'll fight with it here. Now that we're in the World of Conviction, we're actually pretty much on the downhill of the dungeon itself here,
okay with that?
which is kind of bittersweet. That's our final dungeon. Hold on here. I think we got Fenrir. And I think Fenrir is investigation special, maybe. Oh, damn special. Like I said, Conviction's pretty much the last big world that we have here. But once we get through this, it's going to be boss time. It's going to be big boss time. Couple little bosses and the big bosses. As we took out Katsuya and Ulala, Balfu and Maya are going to be next. We already seen Balfu, we just saw Maya and Tatsuya. Nyarlathotep's parading around Tatsuya, so we can't touch him right now, so it's pretty much process of elimination. Now our boss battles are going to go. We have our final 2 party members, and then the last one, man himself. So we are, like I said, at the end here. Now, I believe you can also get kind of soft locked in a way. This one, the RE fight if you don't have Faria done. Alright, a lot of just copy paste enemies. Nothing super special or worth mentioning here. Other than just, like I said, we're burning right through it.
Secure position. It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
Pretty biddable XP gain on that one. Nothing too much to talk about. I'd rather come back here with a whatchamacallit, double XP booster. The big thing about this one is just making sure that you get all the areas here. If I wanted to, I could probably golden honey my way through most of this. You can just burn through it, but I do want to see Ari. Actually, I'm going to run through Ari. We'll burn through Ari. I believe this is going to be the last or next to last map we have here. So once we get this done, it's pretty much going to be
It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
time to go visit Salam. Wow, I just got an awaken. Yo, I got an awaken from that. So this demon you can farm right here awakens from. This is a good way just to rank up your personas quickly because you don't have to, it's a free level up or a free rank up for them. A great farming spot right here for awaken. You don't have to keep leveling up your demons. Like when I get Gaia. Got an invisible wall, I can't do anything. But when I get Gaia, that's gonna be another one. I can use Awaken just to super speed it up or make the process quicker. Ranking it up. Alright, I'm gonna pop a golden honey just to get some progression here in the map mapped out. This one's a little bit of a bigger one, the World of Conviction here. Not as small as the last one, which World of Emotion, in my opinion, is one of the smallest of the Monado maps. Because you're really just teleporting through doors. Speaking of teleporting through doors, I think if I take this tour, I'll be teleporting and do it. Hey, look, I got teleported to a beat of devastation. Absolutely. Like I'm gonna do one of these fights just with items from my inventory. I missed a section here. Ride that down and we'll come back up this side. Alright. Sides here. Oh, looks like that one was a trap. Don't like that. That one has floor traps. Don't like that. Honey ran out. That's not always fun. Alright, so like I said, we're just kind of burning through here. Alright. There's a crystal here. Change somewhere. Alright, let me go ahead and heal. Make sure we're safe. It looks like everybody's regenerating. SP. So I'm gonna save real quick. This right here, you need to have a very specific persona to actually get past this next part, and that specific persona is going to be this one right here that Ulala has on. Actually, I'll go ahead and pull it out here. You have to have it equipped too before the fight starts. So I'm putting Fairy Dun on. You need to have Fairy Dun on to basically make it past this huge brick in the wall that is a lure battle. There's also, like, if you talk to demons and get info, they'll tell you about this dragon here, who can only be defeated, like he's impenetrable, but he can only be, and it only can be defeated by the person who, like, beat him in lore or whatever, which is a very done person.
So, who wants to have their face smashed in?
Gonna get some free tarot cards from this, as well as some fortune cards from Fenrir. Remember, he was needed for that Ragnarok Norse god fusion. Actually bad if you ask me, because you lose 2 of your party members. Just absolutely insane to me. Alright, got a bunch of free tarot cards. Path forward has been opened. Alright. Nope. I'm actually gonna pop that golden time. Need to get back to the I have a item waiting for me, I believe, at the publishing company Kismet. Oh, go. Alright, big time battle here. Why is it a big time battle? Because this dragon right here, this fucker right here, this goofy ass looking dragon, he has a special conversation. Very done. You are the root of all sin, pain, and trouble, Daka. I did not expect to see you here. Long time no see, Fairy Dun. What's wrong? You look pale. We get a persona talk here, special persona talk. Sometimes when you have these demons and you encounter another one in the game, One of the great things, well-constructed, crafted things about this game is that there's interactions. You look as though you've seen a real ghost. Did you think you had really killed me? I shall finish you. It's no fun without a fight. For that, I have been waiting for years, living in. And both of these people are berserk. They're ready to fucking fight each other right here. So, you need to have Feriadon for that interaction to happen. Have them in your Persona stock. You have to, as you touch it, that Ozzy Dahaka right there, they're going to be invulnerable if we do not have that Feriadon equipped. So, looks good. See what skills he has. Nothing crazy, 999 HP. Pretty straightforward. Weak to wind. Reflect earth, but weak to wind, and that is a wind type there. The comment says it's an evil dragon and child of Angra Mainyu, uses 1,000 spells. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to use wind abilities to beat it, basically. Unfortunately, Lala is going to be on one of our wind users, but I believe I have another wind somewhere here. Fire, water. Alright, let's go ahead and put Balfu on a wind type, which will be Lug. Actually, Tatsu. And move Tatsu. Allison. Or you can move Odin. Move him over to Athena. She has a great. Load up for this and win. That's it. Fire, water, wind, right? Got it. Let's go ahead and put this big man dead. I think that might be a one-hit KO right there. Weakness pin. There it is. 999, and we hit over what we needed to.
They call this the logical result.
Right there, 5,000 XP just from that. Literally 5,000 XP again for that one, or XP for that one fight. 5,000 win as well. Again, and we're also going to get the Legend Bright, which honestly, I only need 2 more legendary weapons. This is great because guess what? I now have 2 Legend Brights. I said these are like literally the rarest item in the game. I'm just saying right now, all cap. That was all cap when they told you that's the rarest item in the game. Because if it's the rarest item in the game, why is it so easy to find them? Literally, you don't even have that many problems finding 5 of them for your characters and maybe duping 1 or 2 with an item breeder. Like, I know why they call it the rarest item in the game, but it is kind of funny at the same time because you can pretty much get all that you need pretty easily if you use your item breeders correctly. So, rarest item in the game made actually easiest item in the game. Now the rarest item in the game is going to be this Akashic Ring that I also need to grab now. But now that I have the 2 Legend Brights, Suzaku's sitting safe because Suzaku also gives a Legend Bright for returning it. But the problem with returning Suzaku is you can only summon 1 Suzaku per playthrough. So, how much is it worth it for the Legend Bright versus their special move, which you'll probably only end up using once. I use it for the last one, I guess. It's a decent, defensive mood. Alright, gonna run up here. I'm gonna run through the sides right here. Like we're getting a pretty comprehensive map here. We got the Legend Bright. And it looks like all that's left to do is backtrack now to that inner part. If I remember correctly, it was kind of down here, wasn't it? Alright, again, just shout out to the devs for making all these item boxes different and really fit with the themes they were going for in each of these dungeons. That's just top-notch work. I think I made a wrong... Nope, I actually made a right turn. One time I actually make a right turn on this game. And it turns out to be the right turn. Alright, this loadout's basically a giant square. If you're familiar with Shin Megami 3, there is a whatchamacallit, there is a Kappa, there we go, or Kalpa that looks just like this. I had to think of the Amala network for a second with that freaking, they call those sections. The Kalpas, I think it's like Kalpa 2 or 3, they have an area that looks very similar to this. It's literally just a giant square that just keeps like repeating and layering inside itself until you finally hit that center peak. That center peak's where all the power and energy of this world is going to be concentrated, this world of conviction here. We've been through the worlds of reason, emotion, knowledge, judgment, this, that, and the other. And it looks like we got the shortcut back here. Alright. And it's pretty much just going to be following this inwards now. We're going to do the spiraling center path. Alright, let's go ahead here. Back to the middle portions. Like, here's another door. I'm going to go ahead and save this right here. I don't know what's behind this door. It's been like 50-50. The door is also a fight, just like we saw with Caillou. I call him just Caillou. I wonder, is Shu actually how that name's pronounced? Even though it looks like Caillou. Or is that just a localization thing? Probably the latter. Alright, going to take off Feriadun. And we'll set up for a Hell Desert. I guess that is alright. Oh well. Probably don't even need the second half of that. Because this one's gonna take him out anyways.
You are not good enough.
Nice. Decent loot with that one. Real loot's gonna probably be this awaken right here. Like I said, those awakens are going to be used to quickly level up or rank up bonus. And I'm gonna pop that golden honey again. Like I said, I am finishing my map up here for Salam. Probably the map will be completely finished once we hit the boss room past that, so. This will be the last map we need to map out for Salam, I believe. World of Conviction. Alright, let me go take that other side branch here. Kind of runs out there. I'm gonna have to get that for the map quest. This is probably one of the easiest maps. Map out. Oh! Oh, shit, the crystal's here. Oh, shit, the crystal's here, guys. Huh. I must be really close to the... I'm really close to the map. We're just about done with this game here. I hate to say it, because I haven't even... No! Hey, Maya. Guess it's our turn next. Oh, Maya is confident. That heartbeat finally came back right there. Room of Conviction, there it is. Wow. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do yet. Is this the last? I think this might be the last one for this one. All right, guys, we got a lot to freak. Oh man, I'm so excited right now. I'm really freaking excited right now because we are, I mean, if I go this way, we're fighting. That's our boss fight right there with Balthu and Maya Shadows. I'm really excited for that one. That's going to be pretty much putting us right where we need to be for the final boss. Ooh. I'm so fucking like, wow. This is it, guys. We got Satan, we got Lucifer. They're going to be able to be used in the EX dungeon. So I pretty much got them for my playthrough. The last thing I need to get is the rest of the legendary items. We got all the maps completed for Salam here, so every single one of these is all done now. The last couple things I need to do in terms of Monado right now, I need to find Gaia, possibly farm a Caillou for, oh god, that's a big farm though. Farming Caillou for one, Stoma farming, probably wouldn't be too bad, but farming it for its stupid drop is gonna be very tough. Aside from that, we still have the 8th level of the basement. I'm going to need to get Alice and Dark Alice. I have the Karma ring, so I'll be able to get Alice for sure. I guess all that's going to hinge on if I can take out Maya and Balfu. I guess the question becomes, do I want to do Maya and Malfu on this stream? Or do I want to wait for another stream and spend this time farming that dragon? Yo, you're kidding me. Where are my magazine? I bought 70 of those. I must not went to Satomi Tadashi. Oh well. Alright, let me go ahead and buy some magazines real quick. I'm still trying to get a wind reading helmet for Katsuya, so I can improve his dodge rate. And that last dungeon gave us a crap ton of money, so I'm just gonna probably 99 it. Let's go. Go 80. Oh, that's the Tomi Tadashi music. Like, changes up on the fly like that. What I don't love is I keep hitting the wrong menu. Alright. Wow. I don't even know. I don't even know. We have so much still to do, so little lot to do. I guess it's all dependent on how soon I want to take on Maya and Balfu here. Once I take on Maya and Malfu, that's it. It's basically like a couple more errands, a couple more things for the final EX dungeon that I'll be going to next playthrough, and that's it. So, with that being said, it's a tough decision tonight. I hate to do it because we're on such a great run right here. I don't think we're gonna fight Maya and Balfu tonight. We'll save it for the final. Maybe it's either gonna be the final or the next to final stream for our Persona 2 here, because like I said, we're pretty much at the end. Just a couple of things I need to get off my checklist at this point. But one thing we will be able to get off the checkpoint here, or the checklist, I need to get Odin, first of all. I need to turn him into, for a grind, turn him back in for a Grindine. If I can already have my thing 100%ed. And speaking of Odin, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put him back up. Michael. Fortunately, I can't use Michael for anybody but Ellen. That's more of next playthrough, I believe. I think Michael can be by anybody but Ellen, which is absolutely fucking nutty to me. Hopefully they change that up in the actual next game. Yeah, incompatibility's just an awful system. Kills some of the replayability, in my opinion, just because you can't use specific persona with specific people. All right, let's go ahead. I don't even know who I'm looking for. I think I'm looking for Perry. Perry seems to be the last one that I can remember that has a Sonoma. Yeah, no, but I'm not seeing any other good Somas here. None of them. Oh well. Gonna go ahead here. I'm gonna head back to the world of motion. And we are going to farm for the field boss, Gaia. I'm actually really surprised they put a boss in like the next to last part of the dungeon, or like a rare persona there. All right, here we go. Like I said, go back to the door of emotion, world of emotion, where we're going to get Gaia and Caillou here. Go ahead, put Caillou on somebody like you, Harry, whoever we have. And we're just gonna Stoma trick until I can find Gaia. Got world of motion here. Until I hit Gaia, somebody equivalent. All right, we don't have golden honey, but we do have a Stoma. So I'm gonna. Head through this door here. If I can get to this other side where we found Caillou at, our shoe. I'm actually just going to run up and down this shoe area right here. What we flooded into.
Police, everyone freeze!
There's that damn dragon again. Out of nowhere, that dragon just pops up now. Love that. Fair. Actually, he's not weak to... He reflects earth. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use a fire. I'll do fire attack here. Fire breath and Patsy, you have to get on Palace and do deadly fire burn. Perfect. That.
Cover me.
Good, I can take out that damn dragon here.
There's no
So that
problem.
dragon's gonna get. Look at that XP. That would be 16,000 with a double XP. This is actually really tough right here because I am level 72. I don't want to be level 72 when I go to fight Maya because she has a move called Level Trap that absolutely wrecks your stop if you have a level that is divisible by 9. Don't ask me why the developers specifically chose that number, but if you have a level that is divisible by 9, you end up taking a crap ton of damage from that. Been there, done that, don't feel like doing that again. So I'm just gonna pop that on again at Estoma. Looks like all those Ari now that we have Ari pretty much here, now he's gonna be popping up everywhere. Which isn't necessarily bad, it's just
Smashed in.
now that he shows up is going to be much the time here where we get the most XP, and I'm just not even under the effect of my double XP here right here. Every time he pops up, I'm thinking, ka-ching, that's 10,000 XP with a double XP. Put him with somebody else, and boom, that's 12,000 XP.
There's no problem with that.
Look at that, that would have been 14,000 XP right there. Absolutely great ways to level up here. But unfortunately, I'm looking for Gaia, not Dragon. Alright, nothing yet. We're probably gonna get a summer run. Anything. Oh, they made personas to choose from. I guess I could always go to a, I could always go to, oh god.
Police, everyone freeze.
Can't remember the name of it. But there is a, oh yeah, Cowrie. I could go to Cowrie and, basically have them give me a, incense or aromatherapy that increases the chance of Gaia popping up. Same with the dragon too as well. Alright, here, let's go ahead here.
Hold him down.
Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? Like, I didn't even say to do that first. Of course, because Tatsuya is not going to be as strong as his brother Tatsuya. Alright, let's go ahead and try this again.
Hurry up.
go.
Aye, aye, aye.
Follow me.
All right, let's try one more, couple more battles here. If we can't get Gaia, I'll have to go back and do a aromatherapy. We'll just go down the next one. Save that for next time. Damn Gaia. Where are you, girl? Oh no, I did not mean it battle. Not. Bet on me.
It's over.
What? An actual good hit from Katsuya? One that was like a milk toast ass hit. Crazy. All right. Nice. Good shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna be ready for the boss battle. Oh shit, Tazzy is level 74? I did not know that. Shit. I can summon up to level 79. Literally, the Hindu Pantheon is in my back pocket at this point. Once we reach the Hindu Pantheon, I think that's where we're really gonna take it to the final boss battles. Alright, let's do one more fight, see if I can hit the lucky RNG jackpot and get Gaia pop up here. Run one more Astoma here. All right, the guy.
You okay with that?
Oh, this would be a fight. All right, here we go.
Persona.
That's fun. Yeah, that's Balfu has the evade loadout right now, so he's like got the loadout that I want to get on Tatsuya or Katsuya and Tatsuya both.
Let's go! Ready?
Got him. Artemis is actually cracked.
Task completed.
And I got a rare awaken item. Nice. Well, when I do get Gaia, they ain't gonna have to level up much because I'm gonna have all these awakens like them. Alright, with that, I think that's going to be a good point to end the stream today. Like I said, we are at Nyarlathotep's front door at this point. I'm just hitting off the checklist for the EX dungeon at this point, so I'm going to get Gaia, finish off the last 2 legendary weapons that I need, which is going to be basically just getting 2 Akashic Rings at this point, so I can have those for the EX dungeon carry over, and maybe do a little leveling here in the World of Conviction, so I go ahead and get that Hindu Pantheon, and if I'm really ambitious, I can farm high enough to get Lucifer and Satan, summon them, and we can Armageddon through the rest of this. We still have Alice, we still have Dark Alice, we still have a whole lot of Persona to play too, even though we're on Nyarlathotep's front doorstep. Still a lot of side quests to get done and a lot of that checklist to get done for the EX dungeon, so I think we're in the home stretch definitely right here. Couple more of these, and we're going to be saying sayonara, wrapping up the Persona 2 playthrough. So, man, really just enjoying this game as I can. It's so bittersweet because this is one of my favorite JRPGs, and one of my favorites from one of my favorite JRPG series here, Persona series here. I mean, there's just so much connection here to not only the first couple of games like Persona 1 and Innocence, but also a lot of connections here to Persona 3 and beyond. It's so interesting to see where this fits in with the rest of the franchise. But that's where we're going to have to end for today. Maya's been out here battling through Nyarlathotep's chaos. I can't wait to see how this story's going to wrap up, where we're going to go next time when we see Shadow Maya, we see Balfu, we see a lot of the biggest, baddest boss monster, final dungeon showdown. If you love deep RPG, strong story, and tactical combat, this one is going to be one to check out. As always, don't forget to hit that follow button, like, comment, subscribe. You want more Persona 2 action, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.